Will.
Thank you, and I give the call to the member for Maribyrnong.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Today does mark 6 months since the re-election of the Albanese Labor government. 6 months of action, 6 months of delivery, 6 months of putting Australians first. And let me tell you, Deputy Speaker, we have not wasted a single second. From day one, we promised results, not rhetoric. We said the first law we would pass in this parliament would to cut student debt by 20%, and we did. Over 3 million Australians now save an average of $5,500. That's real money in people's pockets. That's a nurse being able to save for her first home. That's a young professional finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. That's Labor getting on with the job, while the coalition hangs by a thread. We know life is still tough for many Australians. Families are juggling household bills, parents are working long hours, young people are worried about their future. That's why Labor is acting where it matters most. We've made medicines cheaper, boosted the minimum wage, protected penalty rates and expanded the paid parental leave. This is about fairness. This is about dignity. This is about giving Australians the security that they deserve. And healthcare is no different. Every Australian should be able to see their doctor when they need to, without worrying about cost. That's why we've made the single largest investment into Medicare in its history. And we are opening 50 new urgent care clinics on top of the 87 that are already servicing our communities. Families can take their kids to see a doctor when they need it and where they can get the care that they need quickly without having to seek help in an ED. Mental health is also no longer an afterthought. We're opening 31 new and upgraded Medicare mental health centres, expanding Headspace services and training more professionals to meet demand. And in Maribyrnong, young people will soon have access to a Headspace service in Moonee Valley, a place to be heard, a place to get support and a place to know they're not alone. For younger Australians dreaming of buying their first home, we're turning that dream into a reality with just a 5% deposit so we can see more homes, and we can see more homes being built right across the country. This is about creating real opportunities that make a difference for families, workers and young people getting into the housing market. And right here in Maribyrnong, Labor is delivering for our community as well. The Gladstone Park Bowls Club is getting a brand new synthetic green and shelter. Walter Street Reserve will soon have a completely new pavilion with female change rooms. And the Buckley Bowls Club redevelopment is transforming the site into a bowls super hub, bringing together Buckley Park, Maribyrnong Park and Essendon Bowls Clubs. These are the places where families, neighbours and communities come together to play, to socialise and celebrate. And after a decade in government, the coalition was never really serious about investing in Maribyrnong, but Labor is getting on with the job and delivering for our community. And speaking of the coalition, nothing has changed. They remain more divided than ever, obsessed with attacking each other, focused on themselves and pushing extremist policies that punish everyday Australians. Even as women, young people and multicultural communities turn their backs on them, their message of division remains. While they bicker, leak and talk our country down, Labor is getting on with the hard work of delivering for working people and their families. Of course, we know there is more work to be done. Life is still hard for many. Families are juggling costs, students still feel pressure, and communities need support. But my colleagues and I are listening to our communities and we are prepared to work. Fixing the damage of a decade under those opposite doesn't happen overnight, but we are determined to keep working for all Australians. Deputy Speaker, 6 months in, the Albanese Labor government has delivered student debt relief, cost of living support, stronger healthcare, mental health services, women's health funding, first home buyer assistance and local projects that make a difference to people in my community. The contrast has never been so clear. Labor is working hard together while the coalition is marred with hate and division. Deputy Speaker, we are proud of what we have achieved, honest about the work still to be done and committed to building a better, fairer, stronger future for us all. Thank you.